Sup, guys? I just wanted to ask you a question. What have you guys done today that put you one step forward? Like, genuinely. Like, what did you guys do to improve yourselves today? I feel like so many people say they want to improve, but they don't decide to actually take a step forward or do anything to move themselves towards that goal. And I feel you shouldn't say that you want to achieve something if you're not actually gonna go towards it. Though it might sound a little a little harsh, but what are you doing that's letting you pass your competition or even step foot to foot with your competition or maybe even reach your competition? What are you doing to get better? Because unless you decide to get better, unless you actually put in the effort, it's not gonna happen. Not life. Life isn't the lottery. Although it may be for some people, but for the vast majority, it's not the lottery. So for most people to achieve what they want to achieve, you actually need to step up and do something. Even the smallest amount of change in your life could affect you for the long run, because that small amount of change could make you change perspective in your mind. You may see something this way one day, and then the next day, your perspective on what you see is completely different. I'd say that is definitely what happened to me. Not gonna act like I'm somebody insightful or somebody who has a lot of knowledge on anything, but speaking from my personal beliefs, I believe it's very false to say that you have a goal when you're not even chasing it. You can't say you have a dream and not do anything to attain that dream. I'd say it's barely even a dream. It's just a phrase that you like to say to make yourself feel better in your daily life. There's something you can do to always improve yourself even the slightest bit. I know some people face hard lives, but it definitely will be hard to get through that time of life, but sorry to say it, but I feel like somebody has. You need to step up and change your life. You cannot live in a sad and sorrowful life for the rest of your life. Ooh, it's a lot of lives. But I couldn't never understand what some people are going through, but to make change and to improve yourself, you need to start doing things. And I know about people who are depressed and who have no motivation, but unless you decide to step up and to take a step into success or even self like betterment, it's gonna stay like that for the rest of your life. You're never gonna get over it, or you're never going to improve yourself, or you're always gonna stay lazy, or whatever it may be. You won't ever change if you never decide to take a step, or you won't ever achieve your dreams if you don't decide to take the step. Like, even now, what I'm doing right now is taking a step. Every single day as I submit a video, or I mean create a video for people, it is both me trying to help you with any knowledge that I've gained in the past few weeks, or even helping myself learning how to speak better and having a lot more confidence in myself. Like, lately I've been speaking to a lot more people on, like, in while at work, and I feel like my sentences have been able to flow a lot easier and a lot better. And as I speak, I feel like I'm actually thinking at what I'm saying, and it's not just a lot of fluff that comes out. the the first step you have to do is to do. Like, you actually just have to do. Like, you have to do something. No matter what it may be, start a new hobby, start budgeting your money, start reading books, start looking into businesses you can start looking into books you can read on, even if it's just self growth. You can do so many things in this world now. Now, in this day and age, there's not anything you cannot do unless you don't decide to actually do it. There's so many things that we have, so many resources in this day and age. Unlike any other generation, we should be taking that step to change the world for the better, no matter what it may be. Innovation, invention, or even if it's just changing the way we live our lives so that your life improves and so does everybody else's around you. So many people don't realize it, but the way you act influences the way everybody else acts around you. Or not like specifically you, but it's like there's I feel like everybody understands what I'm talking about when I mean, like, there's vibes. Like, some people might not feel good because the vibe of their boyfriend might be off, or just whatever it may be, whoever it may be. You have to take a step to help improve yourself in any way, shape, or form. Because I doubt that people who say they have a dream or people who say they want to do something are actually doing it. It's just false hope, and it's just not a commitment at all. It's just false words, empty promises. Because unless you actually decide to take the step to do what you aspire to do, or even just for you to become a better person, you have to act. It's so important. You have to actually start doing something, whatever it may be, one step at a time. Like I always say, 1% is equal to 365% at the end of the year. 3.5 times better by the end of the year. That's if you decide to put 1% of effort every single day. Follow a schedule. Make yourself a schedule. I don't follow a schedule, but I have tasks that I plan to do throughout the day because my day fluctuates and it's very volatile depending on what I'm doing or what my mom asked me to do or what my girlfriend asked me to do. But I have a set of tasks that I make sure I get done every single day, even if it means I sleep a little late or even if it means I have to wake up a little early. I make sure the stuff gets done because I want it. I want to grow. I want to be somebody who others can come to and seek wisdom. I want to give wisdom to people. I want to do a lot, and for me to actually reach that goal, or for most people to having reached their goal, they had to take the step. They stopped waiting forever for something to happen for them to do it, because that's not the right way. You actually have to act. You can't always wait for something to happen, because sometimes something won't happen. Something won't happen, and then what? Are you just going to be waiting in your despair and darkness for all of humanity? Of course not. You actually have to act. You have to improve yourself. You have to do anything you can to do so. Obviously, don't burn yourself out because you want to get into you want to get into the groove of doing things. So even if it's reading 10 pages of a book in a day, every day, or if it's having a diet plan that you want to eat clean, or if it's meditate for 30 minutes a day, if it's journal your feelings at the end of the day, like it could be anything. That stuff, it adds up, because the more stable your mind is, the better life you're gonna live. And you have to do anything in your power to help yourself achieve that, or else if we didn't, everybody would live sad lives. And for anybody who's actually facing like deep sadness, I wish the best of you. I hope everything that is happening at the moment passes, and I just hope that you can grow, and not saying get better as in a bad way, but I hope you get better. Like, I hope you can get past this and you can become a successful person for yourself, or achieve all the dreams that you want to achieve. But the first thing that has to happen is actually stepping up to do something. Doesn't have to be anything crazy or anything too flashy. You just need to step up and do something. Thank you.